You know, when you're talking about spoons, there are so many on the market, but some of Jason and my favorite spoons we want to talk about and tell you what we really like to bring on. Like, no matter if it's walleyes, panfish, or whatever, it's pretty much the same kind of spoons, maybe different sizes.
Right.
Mine, to start out with, are, you get the Vmc Tingler Spoon. It's a great spoon. It's been around for a few years. It's just a fish killer. You got the Blade Rattle Spoon from Clam. This thing has caught more fish for me than probably anything in my tackle box. And then you got the Buckshot jig from our spoon from Northland. This thing has been around for forever. It's flat out caught fish everywhere. And there's a couple of new ones. Northland came out with this eyeball jig. This is just an awesome, awesome jig. Obviously, it's just like an eyeball of the fish. A lot of areas you can actually use eyeballs, right?
Right, right.
And Northland got smart and made a lure that really matched that, and I catch a lot of fish with that one as well. Another new one that Northland came out was the Glow Shot Spoon. And that's pretty cool because you can actually put a glow stick in the back of that and really get that glow going in dingy water.
Lasts for a few hours, absolutely.
Absolutely. Those are my favorites.
His are all right. Mine are a little better. No. Spoons catch fish. Spoons catch fish. One of my favorites is the Leech Flutter Spoon, and they come in a bunch of different sizes, bunch of different colors. We're going to touch on color here in a little bit. Custom Jigs and Spins Slender Spoon is another spoon that's been around, I mean, forever. I've caught my biggest walleye ever. I caught on this particular Slender Spoon, actually, on Lake Winnipeg. Another jig of theirs, the Demon Spoon, and I don't know how many walleyes, how many crappies I've caught on this little spoon. It's effective. Happen to be showing you my favorite color, that red dot. And then the Jointed Pinhead Minnow from Clam. It's kind of a newer jig on the market. I think it just came out last year, the year before. It drops fast and catches a lot of fish for me.
In fact, we just got a yoke out on it.
Just did, yeah. Micah did, yeah. So we know this one works for sure for some pout. Colors, Ty. I myself, I'm fishing a lot of clear water, and I think that probably will change maybe what color choice you like or what you use. I love blues. Purple's a big fish color.
Yep.
You know, and gold. I got purple and gold on this particular one. Glow is important to me a lot of times, especially when you're talking low light.
Yep.
You know, typically when you're getting some of those walleyes and crappie bites, I really like glow a lot too.
Well, it's definitely, those are all effective, especially clear water. I, on the other hand, I like to fish a lot of dingy water. And again, dingy water, I love glows. Glows, or bright colors. Bright colors, and anything that glows is something that I have to have in my arsenal no matter where I go. We're actually on Lake of the Woods right now. What is a Lake of the Woods color? Well, you got to have gold too, and there is some dingy water out there too, so gold will show up. But I also have all my glows up here with us too, so those are the two colors, two things that I, as far as color, glow. It doesn't really matter for me. It's more the bright chartreuses, the pinks for glows. Those are really good walleye colors. And I talk about walleyes because we're on Lake of the Woods fishing walleyes right now. Obviously, crappie, same sort of deal. You know, glow is super important in dingy water. There's one other thing that we're not talking about.
UV?
UV.
Did I read your mind?
You did, absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, some of those new UV paints and how the fish sees it
right there
a lot differently, especially underwater. It's just going to show up. It's going to be a lot brighter, and UV's definitely been a big thing in the last handful of years.
And that's been a question. People are like, does UV really work? I tell you what, there's been a few lakes, Mille Lacs in particular. This color in UV right here is an absolute fish killer. If you don't have a UV in that color on Mille Lacs, you're really shortchanging yourself because it's going to catch fish no matter what. So UV, glow, I would say gold. Those are our top three, wouldn't you say?
Right. Absolutely. And one thing we should touch on too is, what do two of yours have? They're making noise. Rattles. They've got the rattles in them. So sometimes that rattle could be the breaker, whether they bite or not, right?
Yep. And in addition to that, what do you have here? You have a little feather on that. That is super enticing to a lot of fish too. I mean, a lot of these lures right here, like this Bladed Rattle Spoon, also comes with a feather too. There's a reason why they do that.
Because it works.
It absolutely works.
Because it works.